Hello, Kermit the Corpse here, and this is Wheels of Fury. Yes, in honor of Extreme Rules, I am going to do a stat for you. Please enjoy. Okay, Henry, why don't you do what we practiced? I'm going to jump in your drag to catch me. Okay, well, I hope the invented Kylo here. This is going to be painful. Okay, and here we go. Oh, fuck my back! Oh, this is not good. Henry, don't look at me like that. What are you thinking? Ah!
Hey, what's up, you guys? This is another episode of Wheels of Fury. I'm Killer Kyle. He's me and Matt, and today we are previewing Extreme Rules coming up on this Sunday.
That's right. It's interesting because last year was a hit and miss. I mean, there's a lot of shit to talk about regarding some of the wrestlers that I'm hoping to have faith for this Sunday.
Yeah.
That there was the Hardy Boys debuted last year, of course. You had that god-awful match with Bailey and Alexa Bliss. So, yeah, this will be an interesting show. I can't wait. A lot of good stipulation matches. I always want to say stimulation matches.
Stimulation.
Well, I mean, that's why the referee wears gloves, right? So,
Stimulate the competitors?
oh yeah. Anyway, so it looks like the pre-show is a little bit stacked.
Yeah.
So, well, there's two matches. Got a 3 CMS versus Sin Cara. And yeah, actually, you know what? His match with Kalisto on SmackDown was fucking amazing.
Yeah, it was good.
I think that Andre is one of the best luchadors. I mean, when I look at him, he's taller than the rest of them. So, he definitely is really good in the ring. Obviously, being a second generation wrestler, and it'll be interesting to see what this match is going to bring. This match is going to be awesome.
Yeah, it'll be good. And the interesting thing about it is, it seems to be this rivalry has kind of been cattywampus in the aspect of, like, okay, you got Sin Cara going up to Andrade and be like, hey man, haven't seen you in a while, how's it going? This, that, and the other thing. And of course, Lena Vega comes in and she's like, oh, he's not the same guy you knew in Mexico, and he's a cheese man, and all this stuff. And then he's doing an interview with Renee Young, and he's like, oh, I've known Andrade since he was 14. We wrestled together. I helped train him. All this other stuff, and then of course he gets attacked from behind from Andrade. So it really seemed to be that was the blossom of a pretty good rivalry and feud. But then it seemed to meet a fork in the road and go different ways. Like Andrade did his own thing with some local talent, I guess, or developed talent, and Sin Cara was probably doing his own thing wherever he was. And now it seems to be that they've somehow met back up again, and they're gonna have a match on Sunday and maybe keep the rivalry going. I don't know, we'll see.
What was interesting to me is Sin Cara in his classic mystical outfit, kinda, sorta.
Yeah.
You know, and the fact is, we all know that it's Hunico. The other mystical didn't work out in WWE.
Yeah.
Now he's back in Mexico. So it was kind of funny how Selena said, I said what she said. But
yeah, it was one of those things where Sin Cara was doing quite well in WWE, and then I think he ended up with a wellness policy violation against him, and then a short time later he either was released or he quit or something like that, and the original Sin Cara ended up going back to Mexico. Now, they could have just dropped the character altogether and went about their merry business nonetheless. Instead, they're like, okay, we've got a guy who did this fairly well. There was the Sin Cara Azul against the Sin Cara Negro, and that was pretty good. But it's like, we have a guy that can pretty much duplicate all the same moves as Sin Cara. We'll put him in the ring gear, put him in the mask, give him the same tattoo as Sin Cara, and run with it. And I mean, it's worked out pretty good so far.
yeah. And the thing is, too, is I thought about it, and they said, well, Mystico had an attitude problem. And it's like, okay, well, let's look at Impact, for example. And we talked about this last week, you know. In the past, it was Shocker.
Right.
And now, you have AAA guys. You have Pentagon Jr.
Yes.
And Del Fantasma.
Yes.
And, you know, you wonder what their attitude's like backstage. I don't think they can speak very good English. But that's besides the point. The point is, can you wrestle? So, something happened along the way, and Mystico was fired.
Yeah.
And now you have Hunico. And that's all fine and good, I guess, but it was the authenticity you had.
Yeah.
Sin Cara with Rey Mysterio, who
Yes.
they spoke Spanish to each other. You know, Rey was like the translator.
Yes.
And to me, that was pretty cool. So, it is what it is, and I mean, Hunico's good and all. I can't take that away, but
No, not in the least.
this match is going to be awesome, though. I can't wait to see, again, the style of the luchador,
Yes.
and just to see how well it is and where Andrade is going to go from here.
Oh, yeah.
Because I'm assuming eventually they're going to want to put him in a title picture at some point.
Oh, I'm sure they will.
So, it'll be awesome.
Absolutely. One thing I will say, though, is it seems to be that a lot of luchadors, their Spanish is very good, and their English is good, but they have a thick Latin accent, or their English is very broken. But I mean, you listen to Rey Mysterio, his English is very good. You listen to El Hijo de Fantasma, his English is quite good. And it just seems to be that I think probably these competitors would have to visit either America or Canada or whatever
Yeah.
enough times to be able to learn the language and be able to speak English fairly good, or
Well, yeah,
something.
like even Alberto El Patron and Conan, they can
Yeah,
speak
their English is quite good as well. But I mean, I think Conan's been in America for fucking 20 plus years.
Yeah.
El Patron Del Rio, whatever you want to call him, has probably been in America for a while himself. And you know, it's just the same as an American wrestler having a long-standing go-around in either Mexico or Japan, like let's say for a year or two. You stay there long enough and you'll be able to pick up a good amount of the language. Now, maybe you're not necessarily going to be fluent in the language by any means necessary, but for sure you're going to learn enough to get by on.
Yeah, and you could say the same thing about Japanese wrestlers too.
Yeah.
You know, I think that Kenta and Kodabushi, well, actually, he didn't speak that much,
No.
but
I mean, Kenta's English is quite good. There was a promo there that Kairi Sane did after her match this past Wednesday on NXT. She faced Vanessa Bourne, and then she cut a promo in English, and it was actually not bad.
I mean, hell, Asuka's really good too.
Yeah?
I mean, you obviously tell because of their accent, but
Yeah.
it is, you know, they can just pick it up really well.
Oh, I'm absolutely positive they can do that.
So, now, for exceptions like Rey Mysterio, who I thought was actually an American, Mexican, whatever person. And for him, going to Mexico and then learn speaking Spanish and, you know, having very good English. Of course, you've got the people from AAA who came over from Mexico, obviously, and they speak fairly good English as well.
Yeah.
I mean, there's probably one that only speaks Spanish. So, it's interesting. It's actually really cool to see something like that.
Yeah.
You know, it's now called World Wrestling Entertainment for nothing.
Exactly.
So,
Who's going to win?
well, let's see. Well, I like to say Elmas is going to win, but who knows? I mean, I will say, yeah, you know what? He has got Zelina. You know?
Yes.
And she's small enough to be sneaky, so,
Yeah.
you know, I can't.
I mean, fuck, she can pull off some damn good moves.
Go. That Hurricane Rana.
Oh, yeah.
Shit. Oh, and I'm going to say Andrade. I mean, Sankara is really good too, but there's just something about Almas that I really enjoy.
Yeah. I mean, they're both very good wrestlers. They both have that lucha style, and they have very easily adapted to the North American style. I could very easily see Zelina getting involved somehow and almost picking up the win.
Yeah. Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that. I can't wait to see where the feud goes, and who knows, one day we'll see Almas in a title picture.
Oh, I'm sure it'll happen at some point.
Like we mentioned last week, he's a likable ADR,
Yeah,
but
he has his head about him and he's not a complete fucking dick.
no, that's awesome. But so we're going to the 6-man tag team match. We've got the New Day versus Sanity.
In a tables match.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, you know what? I thought Sanity were going to be faces. And obviously it was like that in NXT, but I think every time a wrestler goes on to the main roster, it changes, but I think Sanity is still one of my favorite tag team, and
Yeah.
I'll see them when they come back here.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm really looking forward to this, and to surprise you, I'm gonna have to go with New Day. I don't know, and correct me if I'm wrong. To my knowledge, I don't think the New Day ever really won a pay-per-view match.
I know in that rivalry with the Usos, the New Day and the Usos went back and forth. Now, as far as pay-per-view wins, maybe they split, maybe had the Usos one up on the New Day or vice versa. The New Day seemed to be pretty good as far as pay-per-view matches go, but to calculate the number of wins,
Well, last year's match, the Hell in the Cell match, was fucking amazing.
oh yeah, absolutely.
I mean, the New Day lost the tag titles, but, you know, it was still an awesome match.
Oh yeah.
So I think this is awesome too. Like, I can't wait to see. And as much as I love Sanity, I think the New Day could actually win this match.
Yeah.
You know, continue the feud and see where that goes. I was hoping for Bludgeon Brothers Sanity feud, but that won't happen. But
I'm sure it'll happen at some point down the line,
yeah,
but for right now, it's just going with what they've got right now.
right.
Although I will say, seeing Sanity and the Bludgeon Brothers as a team was certainly interesting.
Yeah, it would be fucking like having the ministry, a New Age ministry,
Yeah, essentially.
but then who would be the ringleader? I don't know.
Yeah, really.
But yeah, so I'm gonna say the New Day, just cause I like to see them get a pay-per-view win.
With Kofi and Xavier being the high-flying, very technical wrestlers, Eric Young and Alexander Wolf being the aggressive, in-your-face kind of wrestlers, and Big E and Killian Dane being the absolute bulls of their groups. You never know really what's gonna happen. I will say though, it seemed to be that Killian Dane did end up getting the better of Big E. So I mean, like, Big E was very good at holding his own against Killian Dane. It just seemed to be there was points where Killian Dane got the better of Big E. I really, though, could see a Sanity win here, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, I'd love nothing more than to see that too. I just kind of want to see New Day pick up a win for once and the pay-per-view, but
Yeah, for sure.
who knows? And Kyle and I were talking about this the other day, and I probably mentioned this in the video, but it seems like Sanity is the new League of Nations.
Yeah, you got Eric Young, who's Canadian. You got Alexander Wolf, who's German. And then Killian Dane, who's Irish. Yeah,
And well, they had Nikki Cross, who was a Scot,
yeah.
and she's still on,
NXT right now.
so
Yeah, so
they'll
yeah.
probably call her up in a few, I guess.
Maybe.
But it's gonna be an entertaining match. No, I can't wait. It's gonna be an entertaining match for sure.
We got Alexa Bliss and Nia Jax in an Extreme Rules match for the Raw Women's Championship.
Yeah, this'll be cool. You know, I think that Nia Jax is one of the best big, you know, I don't want to say big woman, but it's true. Like, Braun Strowman is the best monster Nia Jax is kind of like that. Now, she was tossed around like a rag doll by Ronda Rousey, but see this as the third or fourth match for Alexa Bliss is going to be interesting. I mean, when you had the match with Ronda and Nia, Alexa Bliss cashed in.
Yes.
So it's like cool. It's interesting to see how this goes. I mean,
Yeah.
it's going to be an Extreme Rules match as well, so that'll be interesting. I think that the women of today, regardless of what your opinion is, they know their shit. They know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, they may not be tall. Yeah, they may not be that muscular, but they fucking know what they're doing.
Yeah.
So I can't wait to see what this match is going to do for the both of them. Now, you've got Ronda Rousey, who is, well, she's been 30 days suspended because she beat up some guys.
Well, she was
Security.
wailing away on Alexa Bliss, and then she beat up security, and
Tossed
coup d'etat was pounding away on Kurt Angle with the briefcase after she frickin' judo through his ass like nothing.
So she'll be ringside.
Yep.
And who knows? You could probably see an Alexa Bliss Ronda Rousey match feud.
At some point, I could see that happening. The interesting thing about this match is this. I believe Alexa Bliss will do everything she can to wear out Nia Jax, whether it be Singapore canes, chairs, trash can lids, tables maybe, steps, whatever she can get her hands on, and try and wear down Nia Jax. Nia Jax will just try and look to pulverize Alexa Bliss into a powder and then pin her.
Oh yeah. That'll definitely be better than the kendo stick on a pole match, bro.
Eh,
By the way, you won't see no Bailey and Sasha Banks this time.
no.
Fucking disgraceful.
Yeah.
You're telling me you couldn't put them in a match?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't understand what's going on. And they definitely can, Dr. Shelby.
Yeah, I know. When, like, Matt and I finished watching the video we did, like, 2 weeks ago, I think it was, about the week in wrestling, and Matt had said, hey, it'd be interesting to see Dr. Shelby in some capacity. Well, they had Bailey and Sasha Banks go to therapy, mandatory therapy, and of course, they had Dr. Shelby, and they were having interactions with Sasha Banks and Bailey, and role playing as, you know, Sasha Banks pretend to be Bailey and the other way around, and they did have little pieces here and there with Dr. Shelby, but it seemed to be mainly just Bailey and Sasha Banks. This week was just them. No, you couldn't really hear anything they were saying, but you could tell by their body language is like, oh, this isn't going anywhere from last week. So who the fuck knows what's going to happen on Monday?
Yeah. Well, yeah, for sure. Like, I can't wait to see what's going on, but again, you know, you gotta use your wrestlers, you know,
Yeah.
but for this one, I'm going to say that, well, I'm going to state the obvious. I think Ronda Rousey is going to cost one of them the match. Somehow. So, well, actually, there's no disqualification or anything,
No.
so I guess that's out. Okay, well, then I'm gonna, well, fuck, for shits and giggles, I'll just say Alexa Bliss. And then her and Ronda will have a feud.
Yeah. I mean, Ronda's gonna have an invested interest in this match. It could be one of those things where Ronda could want a rematch with Nia Jax, or to further on a feud with Alexa Bliss. So she could go either way. It's like I said, Alexa Bliss will be doing everything she can to wear out Nia Jax. Nia Jax will be just looking to bum rush the fuck out of Alexa. You could very well see Nia Jax take back that championship.
Yeah? Well, I'm still gonna say Alexa Bliss.
Radio.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Anyways. So let's go now to the Tag Team Championship match. We've got Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt versus the B Team. Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel. And kind of thought this would happen at Money in the Bank, but
Yeah.
well, what better time is now?
Yeah, basically you've got a match putting brother against brother.
Exactly.
Literally brother against brother, not a storyline. Actual brothers against each other.
Well, yeah. I mean, Jeff isn't in the match, but you got Bo Dallas and Bray Wyatt.
Yes.
And the fact that I thought that the vignettes were fucking hilarious. I mean, anything that Joe Heading does is kind of funny.
Yeah.
But this was, him dressed up as Matt Hardy.
Yeah.
So it's like, and then of course you get Bo Dallas doing Bray Wyatt, and somebody posted on the video that was showing, oh, now Bo Dallas does a good Bray Wyatt. Well, gee, I wonder.
Yeah, exactly.
So this is gonna be fun to see, like, those two go against each other, because they've never really touched gloves, and it was all fun and games. I think that I don't know if I want the B Team to win. I think that I want to see Hardy and Wyatt face Revival.
Okay, yeah.
But you never know. You could actually see a B Team push.
Yeah.
So
I do believe Bray Wyatt and Bo Dallas did have interactions with each other several years ago in NXT. I'm not sure if they had a match against each other, but there was, I believe, some workings between the two of them in NXT, but this would be probably their first match or one of a few matches they had working together. Bo Dallas and Bray Wyatt.
yeah, and I think that, especially with Curtis Axel, he's been doing much better in the tag team scene, or as a tag team, than being a singles wrestler.
Right.
I think. With Matt Hardy, watching that documentary about him and Jeff, it's heartbreaking, but at the same time, he was talking about the broken character
Yes.
for Impact, and he was
Yes.
saying how it could be a big fail or it could be a success. And I remember when it first debuted it, I really thought it was dumb. And yeah, I hated it, but I grew to love it. So it'll be cool to see what they do. And who knows? If they continue their feud, then maybe we'll have another final deletion match.
Maybe.
It'll be wonderful!
Yes. As much as I strongly believe Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel deserve their just dues as far as being a tag team goes, I really don't want to see it in the capacity that they're in right now. I mean, okay, yeah, they're the B Team. It's entertaining. It's funny. But at the same time, it's almost as if since Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel parted ways with The Miz, they've essentially become a waste of talent.
Yeah, unfortunately. But, we'll see how this goes. Those were good vignettes, It's kind of like last year when John Cena and The Miz were going at it, and The Miz was doing his vignette shit, so...
I mean, yeah, that was funny too, but the thing that really put it over the top was when Miz finally put all that shit aside, got serious, and was like, alright, John Cena, I don't like you, I haven't liked you for a long time, and at WrestleMania, I'm gonna kick your ass.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And then, of course, frickin' John's promo, I guess you could call it, he cut there weeks before, whatever, on Talking Smack was brilliant.
I mean, I could say whatever I want about The Miz, I'm not a fan, but there's a reason he's been an Intercontinental Champion as long as he has, so...
Okay. There's a reason why he's been around in the company for as long as he has, and a reason why he's been as many time Intercontinental Champion and a WWE Champion as he has, because he's that damn good on the mic.
Exactly.
And a fairly decent wrestler.
Yep. So, yeah, I'm gonna go with Wyatt and Hardy.
I gotta have to agree with you, dude. Like I said, as much as shit, I would love to see Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel get their due. The capacity that they're in right now, no.
Yeah.
No.
Awesome. So now we're gonna go on to the SmackDown Women's Championship. We've got Asuka versus Carmella. And I don't know. It's kind of like when James Ellsworth came back and Asuka just stared at him. Like stared at the wall.
Him dressed up like her with the mask and the jacket.
And it was like, this was supposed to be the unstoppable,
Juggernaut.
And, and then you had to go and ruin her. And now she's another fucking women wrestler. And it's a damn shame. She was the
women's champion. She could be the longest SmackDown Women's Champion.
Yes. She could be the longest women's. And she could have beaten Charlotte at WrestleMania. And nope, couldn't have that. For some dumb fuck reason. Charlotte didn't need it. We could have had Asuka, but no. And now, Asuka is nothing. Like, well, when I say that, she's not a threat. No, she can't say nobody's ready for Asuka. Guess what? Anybody can be ready for Asuka now. Don't act like you're something fucking special now. Because you just got beat at WrestleMania. You could have beaten Charlotte. They could have had her beat Charlotte, but no. All for my dead bodies. And so now we're gonna see what happens with Carmella. And god damn it, let's hope that Asuka can win this match. She did a pretty good job, beating the Otter on SmackDown.
Yeah.
So let's see what she can do with Carmella, because I just don't take Asuka seriously anymore. And yeah, I think that as much as in the beginning, Carmella's obsessed about beating Charlotte Flair, she's still one of the best female wrestlers of today. So, let's see what happens. I want to see Asuka get a win. Because, as I've stated just a few moments ago, she is no longer a threat. She can get beat by anybody now. So, let's make Asuka a big deal again. Put the fucking title on her. They can feud as many times as they want. Let's see how this goes. Let's see how long that Asuka can hold the title. She can hold it probably longer than she did the NXT title. Let's see how it goes. But no, you're probably going to have Carmella win, and that's all, whatever. So, let's see what happens on Sunday. I want to see a good match, but I want to see Asuka come out on top. Because if not, then who else is going to beat her? How long are you gonna make her wait? Like Shinsuke Nakamura, how long are you gonna make Asuka wait before she gets the SmackDown Women's title?
Yeah, I mean, Charlotte beating Asuka was, I mean, good match. The ending was, of course, a surprise. Like you said, Charlotte didn't really need it. And then afterwards, it was just, okay, we've got Asuka with Becky in big matches, and, you know, not really putting Asuka over, but it seems to be over the last few weeks. Asuka's been showing that she can still rip somebody in half if she needs to, and I think the benefit of Otter Boy being stuck in a shark cage.
Oh god, yeah, I forgot about that. We're going right back to having the stupid cage, having Otter go up there, and, you know, we've done it with Kevin and Jericho, and Jerry Lawler did a match like that, so, well, you know, there's really no point, but hey, it's Extreme Rules.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So, I think it'd be really interesting to see what Carmella can do without the Churnless Wonder.
Oh, yeah. No, I mean, and she can do it. She's done it before, and that's the thing. You know, you can't always have male dominate a female match. That just is not... You're not taking the women's revolution serious now.
Yeah.
You have to have Carmella be a legit wrestler and take out Asuka without the help of James Ellsworth.
Yeah.
So, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say Asuka.
I think the timing is right, and the momentum is clearly becoming on Asuka's side. The attacks that Carmella has put on Asuka has been like, okay, yeah, you sneak up on Asuka when she's not looking, and uses probably the dumbest finish ever. Well, one of the dumbest finishes ever. And so, Asuka could very well have her moment in the sun.
No, well, that would be awesome. So, we'll see what happens. I'm sure it's going to be a good match. There's no stipulation for that one. So, anyways, it's still going to be a good match.
Other than the fact of Otter Boy being in a cage above
Well,
the ring,
yeah.
there's nothing.
He can't really get his way out of there. Well, it'll be interesting to see how that works out. So now we go on to a tag team match for SmackDown. We've got the Bludgeon Brothers. And we're going to take on the returning Team Hell No.
Yes.
And I think that Team Hell No is awesome.
Well, Team Hell No. It seems to be they, even though it's been like 5 years since they've been a tag team, they've essentially packed up right where they left off.
It was another gimmick that I thought was terrible. It was, you know, but again, it grew on me.
Yeah.
I mean, their match with the primetime players was so good, it killed Jerry Lawler for a while.
Yeah, basically.
So, and yeah, so I mean, I think, and the Bludgeon Brothers too. I mean, their history with those guys, and you know, I think that they're a dominant force. They can kick ass. But we got Team Hell No, and who knows what'll happen, because Kane is honestly still a good wrestler.
Yeah.
It's just a shame that they give him such a poor gimmick at times.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. But no, he's definitely a good wrestler. Daniel Bryan definitely one of the best, going from Ring of Honor and now here in Japan and wherever else, and it's great. It's great to see these two back together, you know. I just hope that when they win the titles, they'll be like, I'm the tag team champions. No, I'm the tag team champions.
Yeah, really, eh?
But I think that, yeah, you know what? I would like to see Team Hell No get the win.
I really think it's cool that they come out with a new t-shirt for them, and it's got the King mask with the hair and everything, and then like Daniel Bryan's arms coming out of it, doing the whole yes thing, which is cool.
Yeah. And oh my god, I almost shit myself on Thursday or Tuesday. Actual fire.
Yeah, I know, eh?
I was like, and you know, this is the thing too. Like, here's the thing. So, the WWE apparently has a budget now, and it's well, however much money it is. So, you know, this is what you need to do. You need to bring back the pyro.
Yeah.
I've been saying that for fucking months and months and months.
Years and years and years.
Years and years and years, and you have to do it. Because your WrestleManias, with the exception of last year's WrestleMania,
Right.
it's lacking of, well, no, it's not really WrestleMania in general. It's a lot of the other pay-per-views.
Yeah.
It's the same atmosphere. Let's change it up a bit. You know, you had it way back in the old days, and it was a different setting, and it felt like a pay-per-view. And then you got the pyro on top of it. You got Kane or Brock Lesnar or Braun Strowman or whoever. Bring that back. You got the money now. You have no excuse not to bring that kind of shit back.
Yeah.
Like, this isn't a house show. This is on TV. You want to see that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I am thinking, or I'm hoping anyways, that this is going to happen. This is going to happen from now on. Have Kane bring the fire out. You know, I don't want to see Kane doing this. That's not Kane.
Yeah.
But it's another match that I'm really looking forward to.
Yeah, for sure. Will they be able to do it after 5 years? Hopefully, but I'd like to see Kane and Daniel win.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be awesome. But yeah, you know what? I think Daniel Bryan and Kane need to win this match.
Yeah.
So, there's that. So now we go on to the match that I was thinking maybe should main event, but who knows? It's a 30-man Iron Man match for the Intercontinental title. You've got Dolph Ziggler versus Seth Rollins.
Yes.
So, and I guess they put Drew McIntyre. Now, I don't think he should be in the corner, but whatever.
Yeah.
There's actually a video. Somebody made their predictions and their spoilers or whatever. And they're saying that Dolph Ziggler is going to retain, and why?
Yeah.
You know, what's the point? Has he gotten better? Like, really, has he gotten better? I don't know. Drew McIntyre is definitely one of my favorites.
Yes.
So, there's that. You got them together.
Right.
But it's kind of like, okay, so apparently if they don't have Seth go over, they're going to have Seth in the Universal picture.
Okay.
Which is kind of hard when your champion isn't on TV! So they could either strip Brock Lesnar, he could go back to UFC, and we'll see how that goes. I don't know. I don't know if I really want to see Dolph Ziggler keep the title. It's just, I don't know. And it's a 30-man Iron Man match too.
Yeah.
So how many ever falls it's gonna be, I don't know.
Yes.
But yeah, I don't know. Do you think it's a main event? I mean, that's kind of
I would say maybe that one could main event, but I think another match that we're going to be talking about here in a little bit could main event.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if I'm looking forward to this match as much as the others, but it'll be interesting to see how that goes. How many falls they're gonna do.
Yes.
Please don't do a Shawn Michaels and Bret Hart and wait till the last minute.
Fucking have no pinfalls in 30 minutes and then go into a sudden death overtime. I think it was 60 minutes, not 30, but still, go that whole length of time, have a sensational match, no falls whatsoever, and then it's like, oh well, Brett's gonna retain the title, and it's like, no, we're gonna go into an overtime. It's like, okay.
Well, in all fairness, like, I remember watching that, and yeah, I thought Bret should have retained. But when you think about it, the time ran out, and Shawn Michaels didn't. Well, at the time, nobody tapped out. They shook their head or nodded their head, and like, how can you tell?
Yeah.
But apparently, he didn't give up. So,
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of like, yeah, as much as I would have wanted Bret Hart to win, and according to the DVD, Bret and Shawn were in on the whole thing, Where
Right.
Bret Hart's like, get the fuck out of my ring, and Bret going all the way to the back and getting all pissy, and apparently that was work, so.
Yeah.
But, yeah, don't make that match like that.
Yeah. For sure.
So, I'm gonna guarantee you that Dolph Ziggler's gonna win, but what do you say?
I think McIntyre could get involved and help Dolph get some falls over on Seth. I mean, Dolph has done much better since he's been with McIntyre, only in the aspect of that whole merciful, take it up behind the bar and put a bullet in his head debacle with, oh, I don't need any gimmicks, I can just come out and wrestle.
Yeah.
However, you could have Dolph retain the title and then carry on this feud. But I mean, Frank, that whole period of time Seth was champion, he was on fire. Not literally.
Well, yeah, that's exactly it. Not only was he Grand Slam champion, but he was on fire, And that's awesome. I
Yeah.
think that he should have the belt back. But the only problem is what happens next.
Yeah.
I mean, there's talk that Dean Ambrose is going to be coming back probably
Same.
after SummerSlam.
Yeah.
So they could feud there, but I mean, the other possibility is that Dolph might win on Sunday. What's not to say that they're going to have a match at SummerSlam?
Yeah.
We'll see, have Seth Rollins get the title back. But I hate to say it, but I'm gonna have to go with Dolph Ziggler.
I'm gonna go with Seth just for the interest.
Like, I'm gonna puke in my mouth, but that's the way I see it.
Yeah.
So anyways, yeah. So now we go on to this match. And it's like, you thought Sami Zayn and Bobby Lashley was dumb. This is kind of like two big behemoth guys going like little girls, fighting over a Barbie, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, that's the way I take it. Who knows? You got Roman Reigns versus Bobby Lashley. Now, I don't know. I mean, since Bobby Lashley's come back to WWE, it's kind of like, I don't really know what they're really doing with him. All he's doing is squashing people.
Yeah.
All he's doing is talking about shit that, well, they're writing for him.
Yes.
Thank God. That's the same with Roman Reigns. And that's another reason why he's not liked. It's because he's not believable as a good babyface. You talk about the thing he had with Brock Lesnar. The whole lead up to WrestleMania.
Yes.
Guy couldn't even break out of handcuffs.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, it was forced. That's what it felt like, actually. It felt forced. And I predicted that whole bullshit when we talked about our New Year's show.
Right.
Because, well, I heard rumors, but that's beside the point. And then WrestleMania happens, and that was a big fucking letdown.
Yeah.
Even though, yeah, it was an okay match, and I saw some blood. So, do I think Roman Reigns is a good wrestler? Sure. But right now, they're not giving him anything that's worthy of cheering for him.
Yeah.
They give him shit lines every once in a while.
Yeah.
They have him lose most matches.
Yeah.
There's talk of, well, we want to give sympathy for him. We're going to, have everybody give him sympathy, and then he'll actually win a match. Well, no. He's not winning a match, period. Royal Rumble 2014. And everybody was hot on Roman Reigns. Everyone said, he is the next guy that we want.
Yeah.
And who did they pick? Dave Bautista.
Yeah.
45-year-old Dave Bautista. Who has been in the grind. So, of course, a year later, when everybody was done with Roman Reigns, Roman finally won the Rumble and went on to face Brock Lesnar, didn't win the match. So now Roman is where John Cena was, in a way.
Pretty much.
So it's bullshit. And that's what WWE tends to do with people that everybody wants to get behind. They're like, no. You're gonna chew this guy.
Yeah.
And then when the time comes, everybody doesn't pay attention. It's like, oh, you know what? We're gonna put this guy in anyways now. Hey, you like him, right? Well, here, let's give him these fucking lines. You like him, right? Okay, let's make him do things, And like I said, he's a good wrestler. It's just, they're not giving him anything good. It's all about, okay, he got the Intercontinental title. And then, like a few months later, or less, Miz comes back and wins it.
Yeah.
He didn't get a proper Intercontinental run.
No.
You could say that about Seth Rollins. The fact of the matter is, if he beats Bobby Lashley on Sunday, then I can sort of get behind Roman Reigns. And I would believe that. I would believe he is a good babyface.
As far as I'm concerned, neither one of these two really need to win. It's just, okay, these guys are feuding with each other. They're saying, oh, I don't like you, well, I don't like you either. And they've, said a lot of things about each other. It's almost as if, okay, you put these two in a match, whoever wins, and they carry on. Per Roman with somebody, per Bobby with somebody. Who cares?
Yeah, and Bobby Lashley too. He did really well in Impact.
Oh, absolutely.
He even did really well when he came to WWE. But the shit that they're feeding him is just hot garbage, And the whole thing with the sisters probably means it. But really, who gives a shit? I'm sorry, but, it's wrestling. Just wrestle.
Shut the fuck up and wrestle.
And
somebody has to have a really poor sense of creativity as far as writing lines for somebody when one of your wrestlers gets sweet suffering succotash son as a line to use in a promo.
Yeah.
Like,
It's like another bad day at the office.
if that was me, I would have taken their ass out behind the barn with a loaded 9mm pulling right between their eyes.
Yeah. But in this case, I'm gonna, it's a toss up. I was gonna pick one, but I think it's a toss up.
Yeah. I mean, will the match be good? I'm sure it will be. But it's like I said, I really don't think either one of these guys need the win. It's just, let them have the match and fuck off. Thank you, fuck you, bye.
Yeah, exactly. So we go on to this match. And then my United States Championship, we got Jeff Hardy versus Shinsuke Nakamura.
The charismatic enigma against the King of Ball style.
Exactly. And it's kind of, I thought about it. I thought, alright, first of all, you're not going to give Nakamura the WWE title, that's obvious. Well, give him the United States Championship. And then I thought about it, it's like, okay, he's coming to WWE. Give him a mid-card title first, and then see how that goes, and then put him back in the
WWE Championship picture.
Because he's really good at it. He's a great wrestler. And the fact that, yes, I like Jeff Hardy as the United States Champion. But, again, Nakamura has already been the NXT Champion.
Mm-hmm.
He's been IWG Intercontinental Champion, probably IWGP Champion. All across, whatever, And so it's like, he has to prove himself as a champion. So, you know what? It wouldn't hurt him to win the United States title. Hell, you can have a Jeff Hardy Shinsuke Nakamura feud for the United States title. It's, what can go wrong with that?
Yeah.
I mean, they're both excellent in the ring. But, let's see. And I'm sure a Japanese wrestler as the United States champion will piss a few people off.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. He's a heel. Deal with it.
Yeah. I mean, like he was going with AJ Styles, but he's starting to go with Jeff Hardy. It's been very good. I think giving Nakamura the United States Championship and have him kind of revert to bad-mouthing the United States could work. Now, I mean, what you could do with that and where you could go with it, who knows? But I mean, if you give him the United States Championship and you have him put the bad mouth on the United States after him being in the United States now for, I don't know, 4 years, 5 years, however long it's been not being on NXT and then SmackDown and what have you, it could go quite well.
Yeah, and that would be cool. You got Nakamura's already a heel.
Uh-huh.
You could have him come out and say, well, hey, I'm the United States champion and I'm a foreigner and all this other stuff. Why not? Let's see how it worked for Iron Sheik.
Yeah.
Yeah, it worked for Alberto El Patron. It worked for Sheamus.
Yeah.
Although Sheamus is white. It doesn't hurt the product. And Nakamura, okay, the first Japanese-born champion. Just put a title on him.
Yeah.
Let's see how it goes. Let's have time for him and Jeff Hardy to have a feud and marinate on it, and then maybe have them wrestle each other at SummerSlam. You know, that doesn't sound like a bad idea.
No.
I mean, they're definitely away from, you know, the Hardy Boys now. They're
Yeah.
back at the singles career.
Yes.
But I think this would be an interesting thing.
Yeah, for sure.
So, with that, I'm going to say Nakamura.
And you know, as good of a heel Nakamura has become, he needs that little extra something to put him over the top, and maybe putting the U.S. title on him and then have him badmouth the United States, maybe desecrate the title somehow, could be that very thing to put him over the edge and go, okay, he's a good heel.
Oh, yeah.
Right now, he's an okay heel, but he needs something to make him a good heel, or maybe, who knows, a great heel.
I mean, he's already playing the prick, I guess, if you want.
This pen is broken.
Yeah.
These pen don't work either. And then have AJ reach across the table and cock his
Oh,
ass
yeah.
on. Yeah.
I'm really sorry what happened to AJ Styles. You know, that kind of shit.
Yeah.
I think it's awesome, but for him to have the United States title and to flaunt it is better. Is awesome.
Yeah.
And that's what makes a heel. Let's see how that works.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, Nakamura for the win, like I said.
Yeah.
So we have Finn Balor versus the new and improved Baron Corbin. Or Constable Baron Corbin.
Yeah.
That title, really, you know, when you say Constable, I see somebody in a cowboy hat, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is interesting. And I like the fact that Baron Corbin has a little bit more charisma. I think whatever the fuck that was on SmackDown with Elias was just god awful.
I know.
But I think, you know what, this guy definitely. I mean, he could be a goofball like Kurt Angle, but he could definitely kick a lot of ass still. And Finn Balor is, you know, again, really cool in Japan. Definitely a good wrestler. It's just, I kind of want to see more, you know, because he was injured last year. And he has yet to win the title, but for now, let's just see him if he could beat Baron Corbin on Sunday.
Has the WWE lost so much faith in Baron Corbin's abilities? They made him Stephanie McMahon's lapdog and a Corbin King ripoff?
Yeah,
I mean, Jesus fucking Christ.
and you have the guy with the tattoos. He's all muscular. He's all macho. He's over 6 feet tall, and he's acting like a big goofball. I mean, fuck. It worked for Stone Cold Steve Austin. It doesn't work for Baron Corbin.
I mean, okay, Baron Corbin being a goofball is like, okay, they're giving Baron Corbin a different side. But for fuck's sakes, the man's lost his badass side, looking like a fucking blackjack dealer or a fucking bouncer outside a strip club. I mean, fuck me. It was bad enough you made him Constable Corbin. Whatever reason it was, they had him cut his hair. It's neither here nor there. But for the love of God, put the man in some fucking ring gear.
Yeah, I mean, that's just bullshit. I mean, at least Corporate Kane took off the fucking shirt to wrestle. And he had elbow pads. You're just giving Corbin... I don't know if you're punishing him. I don't know if it's a rip, but it's fucking stupid. Especially the fucking singing. Knock that shit off. It's bullshit. And I think that you need to... I don't know, reinvent the guy somehow. Because it's not working. You know... And this happens all the time. Where it happens with Kane. You had the Big Show, and you had him as your little bitch. Oh, Stephanie McMahon slapping him a few times and then bawling his eyes out. And it's just really... But, you know, it's like... Well, someday Corbin's just gonna get his, I don't know what's gonna happen. I mean, the guy is fucking Andre the Giant Battle Royal winner.
And you've done sweet fuck all with him.
So, I fucking don't know what I want. But I'm gonna, you know, Finn Balor, that's all. I think Finn Balor should win this match. You know, have the smaller guy beat the taller guy. To me, I guess that's pretty much it.
I really don't care either way.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much. Will it be a good match? Who knows? I mean, who really fucking knows? At this point, I mean, I'm very disappointed about what they did with Baron Corbin. I'm glad that he's got more enthusiasm, but it sucks. It could do better.
And as far as I'm concerned, they're making Kurt Angle look like an absolute doofus, not knowing how to be a fucking general manager. I mean, Jesus Christ, have you lost that much respect for the man? Yeah, you put him in the WWE Hall of Fame and then you turn him into a friggin' preventing loose in his mind.
They're doing what they did with Mick Foley.
I know.
So, I'm surprised he hasn't really laughed. Seriously, I mean, I don't get it. The only good thing they did with him was, since he's come back, is put him with the Shield. Another wrestler that's a general manager, you know.
Gone wrong.
Yeah, exactly. And it really sucks. And it's not, like, to me it's not terrible. It could be horrible. But what they're doing with him, they're gonna turn him into another Mick Foley. I'm surprised they haven't already fucking done that. So, we go now to a steel cage match, which happened on a whim.
Yep.
Kevin Owens versus Braun Strowman.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, okay, their going back and forth was interesting. Braun knocking over Kevin's car, and Kevin knocking over the porta potty, which had Kevin, and somebody made a good point. You know, again, it's all about kayfabe and that. Next week on Raw, Kevin comes out, he's perfectly okay.
Yeah. Oh, I got a doctor's note saying I can't compete, but I'm still here. Oh, fuck off.
Exactly. You could at least limp to the fucking ring. You were tossed off the stage. You were the porta potty.
Yeah.
Act like it.
Have your head wrapped up. Have your arm in a sling. Be on a crutch. Be in a fucking wheelchair for all I give a shit.
James Ellsworth sells more than you.
Yeah.
Like, but the fact of the matter is that they're now having a match. Okay, fine, whatever. Is that, I mean, I can go on about Braun Strowman and the push that he needs desperately. If this match can get him through, whatever, I don't know. I don't know what the answer is. It's almost like they're trying desperately not to put the belt on Braun Strowman, and it pisses me off to no end.
Yeah.
Well, actually, the real fucking reason is because Brock Lesnar refused to wrestle!
Yep.
Well, maybe I was kayfabe, who knows? Apparently it was. Now, Brock Lesnar did a speech at UFC. He cut a promo. Unfortunately, I didn't watch it. I don't know if you did.
No, I didn't see it.
So, I wish I would have. But if he's going to UFC, then he needs to drop the Universal title. Or fuck, let's eliminate the Universal title.
Yeah.
Because guess what, dumbass? This championship is worthless.
Yeah.
The guy won at WrestleMania last year. Retained this year at WrestleMania. Which was bullshit. Highway robbery.
Yeah.
In fact, everybody left, apparently. Like, they left during the match.
Yeah.
If they didn't hijack the shit. So, eliminate the Universal title, because nobody is gonna get it. So, you might as well do what you did when they first did the Black in 2002. Have the WWE champion go to both brands.
Yeah.
That's a lot simpler to me, but no. They had to have the Universal title. I can see why. I can see why they did that.
But it's meant nothing.
It's meant absolutely nothing. And you motherfuckers have yourselves to blame.
Yeah.
Because kayfabe or not, what is going on with Brock Lesnar is fucking stupid. And if he doesn't make an appearance, then all hope is lost. You've just lost all your money trying to get Brock Lesnar in.
Yeah.
So, fuck you guys for that. I just think this is gonna be a squash match.
Most likely.
I could see Kevin Owens. Like, Kevin Owens is a good wrestler. I get it. I mean, he is. I'm not taking that away from him, but I can definitely see this trying to be a squash match.
Yeah.
I mean, it could go back and forth, and who knows, maybe it will be good. But I'm still gonna say Braun Strowman is gonna win.
Yeah, for sure.
So, I think we're gonna go on to our last match. The WWE title.
AJ Styles against Rusev.
And it's...
There's no stipulation on it, just
Oh, fuck.
match for the WWE Championship.
Alright. So, this is gonna be interesting. I mean, to see Rusev finally get a push. You know, that's pretty cool. And I think he's very charismatic. I think that the fans love him.
Yeah.
And I think that they're trying desperately to make him still a heel. Which I think is dumb. But that's just my opinion. I like AJ Styles. AJ Styles has done it all.
Yeah.
But Rusev can be the champion.
Yeah.
I mean, who knows? They're, once again, watching something a while ago, and they said that AJ's going to retain. But
Right.
he's going to go on to face Samoa Joe at SummerSlam.
Huh.
Now that's great too. I mean, Samoa Joe is also former TNA champion,
Yes.
former Ring of Honor champion, former, well actually, I don't know if he was the IWGP champion,
I don't even think Joe ever was in Japan.
but former NXT champion.
Yeah.
So, oh yeah, his shit is legit. I think Rusev could use the title, make him more over,
Yeah.
and then we'll see what happens from there. You know, have him win this match, and what better than to have him win this match on Rusev Day? So,
Look, as good of a face as Rusev has become, as much as he rightfully deserves to be a champion, That doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
It does not make sense whatsoever. AJ is such a good champion. Yeah, he lost it a few times, but he got it right back. He's been on fire, and Rusev has just been kind of cruising along. Okay, they've built him up as a viable threat to AJ, but where do you go once Rusev is champion?
Yeah, exactly.
You got more viable options if you have AJ keep the title. Plain and simple.
No, I understand. I mean, that's true enough. I just thought maybe that would be a good idea. Let's see what happens at SummerSlam. But, the fact of having a Samoa Joe AJ Styles feud
Yeah.
also sounds like a good idea. Because, like Nakamura, they've had feuds
Yeah.
in Ring of Honor.
Yeah.
They've had feuds in TNA. So, it'll be interesting to see that. And with Samoa Joe, it's due time.
Yeah.
It's fucking due time. It's been due time since Brock Lesnar feuded with him last year.
Yeah.
So, much as I said, Rusev, I'm gonna go with AJ Styles.
Yeah.
So you're going with that too?
Yep.
Alright. Well, this has been interesting. And it's gonna be fun to edit.
Yep.
But, yes, Extreme Rules Sunday. Looking forward to it. It's gonna be awesome. And, yeah, so I'm not sure what we could do next week.
Right.
You know, we'll have to talk about that. It seems like doing the look back episodes are cool.
Right.
I enjoy it. So if you watch this and you have a suggestion, write it down on the comments and we'll do it next week. But yeah, so for me and Matt, this is Killer Kyle, and we'll see you next time.
Big